Hi folks, Adam Vidixis here, lead engineer for the Zalon and assistant professor of music technology at Temple University. Today, I'm going to quickly walk you through some of the settings that will allow us to present your music and video appropriately on Zoom at the Zalon. There are two important meetings that are going to happen before your performance. First, you will have a brief consultation with someone from the Zalon tech team, which might be with me or one of our fantastic volunteer Zalon technicians. And second, you will have a sound check on the day of the performance. It's important that you review this video carefully and get all the settings and equipment prepared as best you can before your initial consultation. At that meeting, we will make sure that all of your settings are correct and that the sound and video are coming through correctly. At the sound check on the day of the performance, we will check the levels to make sure that everything is ready for the Zalon. I'll tell you a bit more about that later in the video. Let's take a look at the things you'll need to have ready before your tech consultation. First, you don't need any special equipment. We will work with whatever you happen to have at home, even if it's your built-in microphone and webcam. Regardless of your setup, no matter how simple or complex, please make sure to test it thoroughly to the best of your ability before your tech consultation. Let's think about the setting for your performance as well as the placement of your microphone and camera. It's important to select a good place to present your video image. Try to find a place in your home that provides an attractive setting for your performance. Some instruments that cannot move, like a piano, will have to make do as best as possible with its current location. Please take note of the lighting in your area. It's important to have lighting in front of you, in other words, on the same side as your camera. Depending on where you are performing from in the world, you may need to consider that the natural light will be different at the time of your performance on the Zalon than when you are testing it. It's a good idea to have a lamp ready nearby that you can use to provide some extra lighting if you need it. It's a good idea to place your microphone close to the sound source. If you're using the built-in mic and the webcam from your laptop, then try to find the best compromise between the video image and having the microphone close to the source. Now that you have a good setting to do your performance and have found a good place for your camera and microphone, we need to make sure that the appropriate parameters are set in Zoom to get good sound for music. I am going to go over the settings available on a computer. Mobile devices like phones and tablets don't have the ability to change these settings. If that is all you have, then no problem. But it's best to use a computer if you have one available. Zoom is a platform that is designed for voice calls, but we can change the settings to make it appropriate for music. I like to say that we are using a conference table for a stage, and so there are some limitations involved. You will need to download the Zoom app, and if you haven't already, create an account. Once the app is installed and you are logged into Zoom, please note that you can create a new meeting for only yourself in which you can test the video and audio in advance of your tech consultation. I will be going over the settings as they are seen on an Apple computer. In other words, the images that you'll be seeing in the video are for Mac OS, but the settings for a Windows computer are the same. It may look slightly different. Once you are in the app, click on the Zoom US tab on the menu on the top of your screen. Then go to Preferences. Click on the Audio tab on the left sidebar. Here you will see some important settings that we need to check and possibly change. First, make sure that Automatically Adjust Microphone Volume is not ticked. Then, at the bottom right of the window, click the Advanced button. Here, please tick the box that says Show in-meeting option to enable original sound from microphone. This will enable us to allow unaltered sound from your microphone to enter the Zoom session. Normally, Zoom has algorithms running that try to eliminate any sounds that are not a speaking voice. Obviously, we do not want that running while musical tones are playing, as these would be suppressed or entirely eliminated. If you click the back button, you will see the microphone input volume slider, as well as an input level meter. We will be using this with you during your sound check to make sure you are getting appropriate levels for the performance. If the level is too loud, we will get a type of distortion called clipping, which will seriously mess up your sound. If the level is too low, we will not hear you well. Don't worry too much about this slider for now. The Zalon technicians will work with you at the sound check to get the best possible sound before your performance. You can close the setting windows now. If we enter a meeting, you will now see a button in the upper left corner of the window superimposed over the video image that says turn on or turn off original sound. We want original sound to be on, and this button is intuitive for some and less intuitive for others. The text on the button tells you what will happen when you click it, not the current state of the original sound. And therefore, we want it to read turn off original sound. Now that original sound is on, your audio feed should come into the Zoom session without any of the typical noise canceling or feedback suppression algorithms. Great. If you've done all of that, then you're ready for your tech consultation. At that session, we will make sure that everything is working properly. We will also have some time to troubleshoot if something is not going as planned. Then, on the day of the performance, we will check and test your levels at the sound check. After your sound check, we ask that you stay on the session until your performance. This could be a few hours depending on when your sound check occurs. It's important to make sure that your computer or mobile device is plugged into a power source. You will be able to mute your microphone and video after your sound check until your performance, but it is important that we keep you in the session so that none of your settings change after the sound check. Well, that's everything. You'll have the opportunity to ask any questions at your tech consultation meeting. Thanks for watching. We're really looking forward to your performance at the Zalon. As we say, see you then.